The journey of Sam, from fear to courage. Sam was a young boy who lived in a small village surrounded by tall mountains. Every day, he watched the birds fly freely in the sky and wished he could be brave like them. But Sam had one big problem. He was afraid of everything. He was afraid of the dark, afraid of dogs, and even afraid of speaking in front of people. His friends often invited him to play, but Sam would always say, "No, thank you," because he didn't want to get hurt or embarrassed. People in the village started calling him Scaredy Sam, which made him feel even worse. The big announcement. One day, the village chief made an announcement. A festival will be held in 3 months, and we will climb the tallest mountain to place a flag at the top. Whoever helps carry the flag will be remembered as a hero. Everyone in the village cheered, but Sam's heart sank. He couldn't even climb the small hill near his house without feeling scared. That night, Sam's grandmother came to him. She was a kind woman who always believed in him. "Sam," she said softly, "I know you feel scared, but courage doesn't mean you are never afraid. Courage means doing something even when you are scared." Sam looked at her and said, "But what if I fail, Grandma?" She smiled. "What if you don't?" Sam's first step. The next morning, Sam decided to try. He walked to the small hill near his house. His heart raced, and his legs felt weak, but he remembered his grandmother's words. Step by step, he climbed the hill. When he reached the top, he looked down and smiled. It wasn't so scary after all. Each day, Sam challenged himself a little more. He started talking to the neighbor's dog, even though it barked loudly. He practiced speaking in front of a mirror and then in front of his family. Slowly, he began to feel stronger and more confident. The big day. The day of the festival finally arrived. Everyone gathered at the base of the mountain. The chief asked, "Who will carry the flag to the top?" Before he could stop himself, Sam raised his hand. The crowd gasped. "Scaredy Sam?" someone whispered. Sam felt nervous, but he took a deep breath and held his head high. As the climb began, Sam faced many challenges. The path was steep, the wind was strong, and his legs ached. There were moments when he wanted to give up, but he kept going, remembering all the small fears he had overcome. Finally, after hours of climbing, Sam reached the top. He planted the flag and looked out over the village below. The sky seemed brighter, and the mountains looked smaller. Sam realized something important. The things that scared him were not as big as he had imagined. The hero of the village. When Sam returned to the village, everyone cheered. He was no longer Scaredy Sam. He was a hero. But more importantly, he had proven to himself that he could be brave. From that day on, whenever Sam faced something scary, he remembered the mountain. He knew that courage wasn't about never being afraid. It was about taking one small step at a time. Moral of the story: fear is a part of life, but it doesn't have to stop you. Every small step you take makes you stronger. Believe in yourself, and you can overcome anything.